Hey Chelsea crew! Ready for another awesome video full of hot Chelsea news? First of all, subscribe to the channel and drop that like to show the strength of our fan base. We're in this passion for Chelsea together. Chelsea's 18-year-old defender, Josh Acheampong, has made a welcome return to first-team training, reigniting speculation about his potential future at Stamford Bridge. The young talent was initially primed to make his debut under head coach Enzo Maresca after impressing during the pre-season, but a contract dispute led to an unexpected absence from the squad. Since the end of September, Acheampong has not featured in any competitive matches, neither for the first team nor the academy. This sudden exclusion raised questions about his relationship with the club, especially since he still has more than 18 months remaining on his current contract. While the situation seemed perplexing, his return to training signals a possible resolution and offers hope for his future at Chelsea. Acheampong's early promise made his absence all the more noticeable. The young defender was an integral part of the team during pre-season, playing in a number of matches and even featuring for the senior side against Barrow in the early part of the current campaign. His performances were solid, and many believed he was on the verge of breaking into the first team on a more regular basis. However, the contract dispute, which involved negotiations over a new deal, seemed to halt his progress. His lack of involvement in both the senior squad and the academy since then has led to questions about his future and the underlying reasons for his sudden absence. The decision to sideline Acheampong, despite him still having significant time left on his contract, was an unprecedented move and raised suspicions in some corners of the Chelsea fan base. While the club has not publicly stated the reasons for his exclusion, it has undoubtedly affected the young defender's development. Being kept out of the fold for over 2 months could have stunted his growth, but his return to training suggests that Chelsea may be looking to move forward and reintroduce him into the fold. The timing of his return is significant, as it comes during a period of injury struggles for first-team regulars, particularly at right-back, where Reece James and Malo Gusto are both sidelined. With both James and Gusto out injured, Chelsea's need for depth at the right-back position has become more pressing, and Acheampong could now find himself in an ideal position to make a return to the senior squad. The young defender is considered the next in line to play in that role when the first-choice players are unavailable. His previous experience with the senior team during pre-season and the early stages of the season could work to his advantage, providing him with the confidence and understanding needed to step up when called upon. Chelsea's lack of available options at right-back may provide the perfect opportunity for Acheampong to showcase his abilities and potentially earn more minutes on the pitch. Acheampong's situation has certainly been one to watch, as it reflects the challenges young players often face at top clubs like Chelsea. The club's demanding environment, combined with contract negotiations and competition for places, can sometimes create unexpected hurdles for emerging talents. However, Acheampong's return to training suggests that the club is willing to give him a chance to prove himself once again. With the right mindset and continued development, the young defender could find his way back into the senior squad, especially if he can make an impact in training and during any upcoming opportunities. As the season progresses, all eyes will be on Acheampong to see how he responds to this situation and whether he can seize the opportunity to earn a place in Chelsea's first team. With his potential clearly evident, the next few months could prove crucial in shaping his future at the club. If he can impress Enzo Maresca and the coaching staff during this critical period, it could mark the beginning of a promising career at Chelsea, giving fans another exciting young player to watch as he takes the next steps in his development. Rumours have been swirling that Chelsea is keen on bringing back Marc Guehi to Stamford Bridge, following his impressive rise at Crystal Palace. The defender, who spent years developing in Chelsea's youth system before moving to Palace in 2021, has established himself as one of the standout performers in the Premier League. Known for his composure on the ball, solid defensive abilities, and leadership, Guehi has quickly become a key figure at Palace. Chelsea, eager to bolster their defensive options, is reportedly eyeing a move to re-sign the player, with many believing he could be the missing piece in their backline as they look to strengthen for the future. Having come through the ranks at Chelsea, Guehi would have no trouble fitting back into the club's setup if a move were to materialise. His familiarity with Chelsea's style of play and his impressive performances in the Premier League make him a natural candidate to provide the much-needed depth and quality in defence. With injuries affecting key players like Reece James and Malo Gusto, Guehi's return could provide a solid, reliable option for Chelsea's backline. The potential signing has excited fans, many of whom are eager to see the young defender return to the club where his journey began, now ready to showcase the full extent of his talent on the biggest stage. Marc Guehi's style of play is defined by his calmness under pressure, intelligent positioning, and ability to read the game, which makes him an ideal fit for Chelsea's defensive setup under Enzo Maresca. As a ball-playing centre-back, Guehi is comfortable on the ball, capable of making precise passes out from the back and initiating attacks from deep, a style that aligns perfectly with Maresca's preference for playing out from defense. His leadership qualities, honed through his time at Crystal Palace, would also be invaluable at Chelsea, where he could provide stability and guidance to a young backline. With his strong work ethic, resilience, and maturity beyond his years, Guehi's personality would add a solid, dependable presence to the squad, helping to foster a cohesive and focused defensive unit. His tactical awareness and composure would undoubtedly strengthen Chelsea's defensive depth and contribute to their ambitions of competing at the highest level both domestically and in Europe. Let's strengthen this connection. Before we proceed, please show your support by liking the video and clicking the notification bell on the channel so you don't miss any exclusive Chelsea news. Let's continue our exciting journey. Marc Guehi's performances over the 2021-22 and 2022-23 seasons have firmly established him as one of the most promising young defenders in the Premier League. After making a permanent move to Crystal Palace from Chelsea in 2021, Guehi quickly became a pivotal figure in the Eagles' backline, earning praise for his composure, leadership, and defensive solidity. In the 2021-22 season, he played 45 matches, delivering consistent performances and helping to solidify Palace's defense. His ability to read the game, win aerial duels, and distribute the ball from the back made him a standout in the league, and by the 2022-23 season, his reputation continued to grow. With 124 appearances for Palace, including strong showings in key Premier League clashes, Guehi demonstrated that he is not only capable of handling the pressure of top-flight football but also ready to make a significant impact at the highest level. A potential move back to Chelsea could be a major step forward in Guehi's career. With his solid defensive skills, tactical awareness, and leadership qualities, he could provide much-needed depth and stability to Chelsea's defense, particularly as the club continues to challenge for top honours under Enzo Maresca. Guehi's ability to play out from the back and his calmness in possession would suit Chelsea's desire to control games through intelligent passing and build-up play. His experience in the Premier League and his time at Palace, where he honed his defensive prowess, would bring added resilience to Chelsea's squad. Given the club's current defensive issues and need for a reliable, composed figure in the heart of defense, Guehi's return could strengthen their ambitions both domestically and in Europe. His move could be the catalyst Chelsea needs to solidify their defensive line and build a more cohesive, confident team going forward. As the rumours of Marc Guehi's potential return to Chelsea continue to heat up, the question must be asked, could the young defender be the key to solving Chelsea's defensive issues? With his standout performances at Crystal Palace, Guehi has proven himself as one of the most consistent and reliable defenders in the Premier League. But can he replicate that form at Stamford Bridge, under the pressure of competing for major trophies? Chelsea fans, what do you think? Is Guehi the leader and ball-playing defender the team needs to solidify its backline, or should the club be looking elsewhere? With his experience, calmness under pressure, and ability to read the game, many believe he could be the perfect fit. Would his return to Chelsea spark the defensive resurgence the Blues are craving, or do you feel they need a different type of player to take them to the next level? Let us know your thoughts. This could be one of the most exciting transfer sagas of the summer. Don't miss out on daily Chelsea news. Subscribe and give us a like to keep receiving exclusive updates. Share your opinion in the comments. Your contribution is essential for Chelsea. See you in the next video.